Welcome to the second ePic Webisode show. So vandag is er mo with THEODORAH WAGA MAWASHA. What's cooking after baking? Danko. So yeah, bafowethu, going on with the show as promised, because vele we get it done. THEODORAH WAGA MAWASHA. So I'll kindly let her introduce herself.
Good day, everyone. I don't think I need any introduction. Viper has already introduced me. THEODORAH WAGA MAWASHA. I'm a journalist by profession, born and bred in Ramolepo, but currently living in Kapani in 2000.
Okay, danko lo motlile THEODORAH WAGA MAWASHA bafowethu. So my sister, okay, you are a journalist. Can you go from like career experience here, how? Like what has been the biggest challenge of it all?
I would say in this line of work, the biggest challenge that I would say I'm facing probably being attacked because we expose a lot of people, we unearth a lot of things. We sometimes get attacked in public spaces, you lied about 1, 2, 3, this and this was not true. How did you come up with such and such? Whereas it's not like that, it's like this. I feel like that for me, that has been my biggest challenge so far. Yes.
So yeah, it doesn't seem easy being a journalist as Luke too. You get attacked by people about your stories or stories and all that. So yeah, to going on with the show, as Luke really heard THEODORAH WAGA MAWASHA as a journalist, and it ain't easy because she gets attacked by people about certain stories and all that. But nothing big comes easy, as we all know. So my sister, moving on, like why being a journalist? Like the career we choose, like about being a journalist.
Actually, to tell you the truth, when I passed my matric, I was in this history and geography stream. So as we all know, the history and the geography, when you get to tertiary, normally people choose body LLB and that sort of thing. So I had that plan in mind already. If it's varsity, I'm going to register for LLB. And getting to varsity, things were not as I thought they would be. So walking around varsity, I would hear people saying, "Oh, LLB is difficult. You never have time for yourself. You don't get to socialize. Blah blah blah." Those kind of stories. So I got intimidated a bit, pardon me. From the hearsay, the comments I got, oh no, maybe I'm not good enough for this. I started to change my mind from there, and then I went around difficult faculties trying to understand what I can relate to, what my other patient could be lying in. And I ended up faculty of humanities, media and those kind of things. So I ended up register for media. I felt it's the next best thing from what I initially wanted to do. It was not my passion at the time, but I grew up newspaper without me opening a page. So I think somehow or somewhat, God, it was God's plan of directing me to what I'm doing now, because I am passionate about this. Don't get me wrong. I love media. I love what I do. It keeps me on my toes.
It keeps you going.
Yeah, it keeps. Yeah.
So absolutely, bafowethu, this media thing is in the blood. Okay, so moving on. Way before when now this career you're a journalist, like being intolerant. Obviously before no say like no sana hand work a journalist. So way before that, way to being intolerant and only interested more.
Like I said, my interest lies go law. I feel I still need to pursue it. as time goes on. But before in this field, I worked from place to place. I've been around, and life was not going according to plan. As you would know, things don't always go according to the way you plan them. I've been in retail, I've been in the banking industry, I've been almost everywhere. So my experience is extensive.
Okay, my sister, I see you really love what you do because it's your profession, Vele. So to our viewers, like Valoring Vele about Jaja, about like the stories you write.
Okay, I think it's not a matter of advising but or whatever footage wrong about what we do. At the end of the day, we don't do this to please people.
Yeah.
In every line of work, on the challenges. I just feel people are not educated enough about the journalism, or let me say the ethics basically of journalism. It's a noble profession. I just feel like maybe if people know how we do things, how to prepare a story, the resources, the time that goes into preparing on how to verify stories. We don't just wake up and get stories from people on the streets because someone told you 1, 2, 3 and then you run the story. There's processes. We follow due processes. We, like for instance, crime stories, we verify with the police. We don't just
wake up and write a story.
Exactly. You cannot just base your stories on hearsay. Your stories must be factual. Otherwise, we will get because you said something about someone that is not true. So we go all out. We go the extra mile in trying to verify story to make sure information that is not misleading. It's not what we do, it's not what we stand for. So I think people just need to give journalists a chance, because I do understand the frustration sometimes when you everything, the dynamics basically that goes with reading something that doesn't sit well with you. Unfortunately, it's part of the work that we do. It's what we do. The dynamics, unfortunately, you just have to work around them somewhat. I don't know. But I just feel that people should try to meet us halfway, if I can put it like that, and try to understand what it's a job at the end of the day. If you don't like what we're doing, it's unfortunate, but a lot of people I know, they appreciate what we do because we give people information, factual information, and we do, let me assure the masses that what we do is legit, it's credible. Our stories are credible, and if it happens that a story comes out and it's not the way you know it, or it's not your version, unfortunately, we cannot please everyone or try to write a story according to how people would like it to be written, unfortunately. In closing, I'll just say maybe people should try to understand the dynamics that comes with the job that we do.
Okay, but it's a noble profession, so moving on, are you where like where you are right now with your career, or you still going forward with it?
I think I'm just at the very bottom, to say the least. I've just started. Yes, I have not reached the peak. I think I still have a long way to go in terms of growth, in terms of experience. But we'll see how it goes. One step at a time. Hopefully, in about 5-10 years from now, you'll sit with me and I'll tell you I have my own media company. I'll employ people like you because I see what you've started is big. So hopefully, that's what I'm eyeing. That's my goal.
Okay. THEODORAH WAGA MAWASHA about her profession like her background and all that. Unfortunately, we have come to the end of the show. Till next time, bafethu, as far as I think.